And the last mod that I'm looking at putting on is this, which is a B&B off-road bash plate kit. Oh, 2 massive plates, lots of brackets, lots of screws, all sorts of things. So that's going to be interesting learning how all that goes together. G'day everyone. So as you can see, I've got lots of bolts here. Now this lot here is actually from all of the fairings, and the fairings are all in the caravan, because that's why you have a caravan in your shed, to keep everything nice and safe. So there they are, they're all nice and safe in the caravan in the shed. You can see the fairings are off the bike, and there's heaps of YouTube videos about how to do that. Just do it real careful. So another thing I did was actually put a bar riser onto the handlebars. Just brings them up 19.7 mil, I think, something like that. And you might think that's not a lot, but I was noticing when I was standing and riding that I seemed to be like really kind of squatting over to get to the bars. With that bar riser on, standing it's so much easier, it's so much more comfortable, and my arms do seem to be in the correct position when I am sitting on it as well. So yeah, just 19mm was $50 for the bar risers. Highly recommend them. Okay, so what you can see here is I have undone the bolts at the bottom of the radiator here, and that was a friendly 10 mil, just a 10 mil to take them out. I did have to unclip the bottom of this plastic off the radiator here, and I had to flip over, there's a little lug here so that can overlap, which then allows the radiator to swing forward. I've stuck a hunk of timber on the other side to hold that radiator forward whilst I get under these bolts here. So we're putting that beautiful bash plate on, but you've got to replace those bolts. Now, the instruction manual is crystal clear. No, it's not. And the instructions are very detailed. Oh, picture, and there they are. Basically it says remove everything, remove the radiator bolts, radiator will swing forward, and that's where they leave you. So, beautiful. Basically these 2 bolts have to come out. You grab these friendly brackets here. This one has a nut welded onto it, so you only need 1 nut for both of those bolts. Don't forget to put the washer in. I'm also putting the Loctite 243 in there because I want to. Alrighty then, so you can see here this beautiful piece of engineering, B&B off-road. It's massive, and there's a second half to this. We'll offer it up to these brackets here. There's a captive nut at the back of these 2 as well for servicing. There's some nice slides there for when things might become slightly malaligned. I did undo the bracket on the other side, and that is going in there beautifully. Now this is awesome. I really like this because it's going to protect a lot of the bottom of the motor as well. I do intend to have the top bar work. That'll be my next purchase, which will come through here and protect the fairing and so forth. I don't think I'll bother with the bottom one because I think this is going to protect enough of the bottom. Yeah. Let's get under these brackets here now. Okay, so this is where we're going here. That's where she goes, right there. And if you have a look at the instructions here, which is really nice, there's that bracket, and it shows you the bolts, nuts and washers which you need. And they've even got it in a little plastic bag. How cool is that? So everything you need is in the one spot, so it's really difficult to get that wrong. All right, let's undo this one. And move him out the way to work out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten them up, and I'm going to pretend that they're going to be exactly the right place first go. But you might want to leave all that loose until you bolt everything up. Make sure these are in the right spot. But bound to be in the right spots. First go, bound to be. And you do these up until your elbow clicks. There we go. Click. Beautiful. And there'll be something like that on the other side, I'm sure. Straight away, I can see that this is an Allen key, and we have to reuse that original bolt. Here's the bracket. It's got a little stepped piece there, which takes into consideration this step here. She sits there like that. Beautiful. And then bam, bam, you've got your 2 bolts there and there. Nicely again individualized baggie, which has everything that we need. I'm expecting this to be a problem because that looks like it's the main fixing for the swing arm. So that could be interesting. It could be interesting as well when I undo it. I'm really not sure what's going to happen because I've never undone anything like that before. Maybe it's just the bracket for this here, for the foot peg and the brake assembly, maybe. Yep, let's find out. Okay, so I am going to go and grab a little bit better quality Allen key than those fantastic Craft-Rite ones, which come from Kmart. No, they don't. They come from Bunnings. These ones are a bit better quality. Bit of leverage on that, wouldn't go astray. Okay. With an extendable bar. Okay. Let's see how we go here. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Look at that. Okay. As I said previously, I'm not a motorcycle mechanic. I am an enthusiast. I don't have a whole heap of specialised tools. These ones are Craft-Rite. Those ones are Craft-Rite. They're a Bunnings one. And if I was on the tools every day, yeah, no way in the world I would be using these. I'd be using King Chromes or something like that. Snap-ons, you know. But since I'm not, I don't have the cash to splurge out for those tools, which last you a lifetime. These ones will last me a lifetime because I don't get used that often. Nice. Okie dokie. Now let's get an open ender, or Sid Chrome. I should throw that name in there as well, I guess. Yeah, I got these. These ones are Sid Chrome. Love them to death. And one thing that I hate is when that's a 10mm, is when things don't go back. So they're going back. Because then you got to go try and find them, and then it's like, oh no, where did I put them? I don't remember. Saturdays. It must go there like that. And look at the overlap on the bottom here. You've got a double overlap with that angle and that angle there. So that's double overlaps, and then a smaller overlap on the sides. It's going to be strong as. Everything's nicely countersunk on the outside. It's very pretty. Right, let's get this thing together. Serious protection.